day.
Couple quick injections, boom, boom.
Oh gosh, I seriously can't look.
What if you could do this without the pain?
Okay. Next patient. What are we moving on to next?
Okay, I'm going to have you come over on this side.
I'll come over here.
And what we're going to talk about next is fat removal. So the old-fashioned way to remove fat is with diet and exercise, old-fashioned diet and exercises, or liposuction. And we know liposuction is painful, and we know diet and exercise can be painful too. So now on your show, we've actually shown a couple of different devices over the last couple of years that will reduce fat without surgery. And these devices would either freeze the fat away, or they would use ultrasound to kind of blast the fat.
Right.
But the issue with these devices is that they do cause pain too. So now plastic surgeons, we've taken it one step further, and now we're doing the venous freeze. And this is a way to remove fat with absolutely no pain at all.
When you have a procedure like this done, does it take multiple times?
It does take multiple times. So
and how long does it take to achieve, say, an inch difference?
Typically, the studies come out of, there was one out of Toronto that showed an 1.5 inch difference around the waistline after about 6 treatments. And each treatment takes about a half hour. Costs about $200 to $300. So it's not cheap. To remove fat without pain, it costs a little bit more money.
And how long do the results last?
It's a very new device, so we're seeing results initially at a year, and there are some doctors from overseas where it's been around there longer. They're saying that they're seeing results 4 or 5 years later.
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean, given reason that you're not sitting around eating Ben and Jerry's all night, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't have this done and then decide you're going to go binging.
And then just eat whatever you want. Exactly.
It doesn't work that way.
So, have you ever considered having a tummy laser treatment, or even more severe, a tummy tuck?
The recovery time is just entirely too long, and I was always afraid of the pain.
Yeah, I mean, you hear horror stories about even liposuction not only being painful, but in some cases being deadly, like things going wrong. I mean, surgery is still surgery, right?
Yeah, so it's important to do your homework. Now, today we're covering all these devices and these treatments that have no pain at all, and there are some ways to get good results that way, but the one surgery that I tell you that there's never going to be a substitute for, and you just got to suffer through the pain, is the tummy tuck.
It really is.
Exactly. So women come in, they have children, they have extra skin in their tummy. Tummy tucks are very painful operations. I tell you, 1 out of every 3 or 4 of my patients, 2-3 days after surgery, have a little buyer's remorse. But
because it's so painful.
Because it is, yeah.
But that's about excess skin, not about necessarily just losing an inch.
Exactly. But there are surveys that show, there's one on realself.com, showed 95% satisfaction rate with tummy tucks, even though they go through this pain. So sometimes you have to go through the pain to get the results.
That really is a no pain, no gain situation.
It really is.
But this is very successful for just getting rid of some of the fat, and we have the befores and afters, right?
Exactly. So we can take a peek at that. And I'm going to have you lie down here. We can kind of
you could do Alicia's right now while we're looking at the befores and afters.
Sounds good to me. All right, so I'm going to pull up a little bit, okay?
Wow, that is huge. What a difference that is.
And I think we have some arms to show as well.
Oh my goodness. That's unbelievable. You nervous?
No, not really.
It's going to be fun. It looks like a fun little gadget.
I'm going to have you help me if you don't mind. Have you used one of these before?
Oh yeah, I got these all the time.
All right, so we're going to
Oh no, actually I do know what this is. Is this a thermometer?
Yeah, so it's
My
an
husband
infrared
has one of
thermometer.
these. I think Mario Batali gave it to him, and he uses it in the pizza oven. It makes him extremely happy to know what it reads.
So what we're going to do is
Holy
we're going to
macaroni,
heat up her
it's 17
skin.
degrees Celsius in here. No wonder we're chilly.
So the idea behind the venous freeze is a revolutionary new treatment to reduce fat, and it does that by combining radio frequency with magnetic waves. And the idea behind it is by combining that radio frequency with magnetic waves, if we get our skin temperature to at least 41 to 42 degrees, we can actually cause the fat.
This is on Celsius, is it supposed to be?
Yes, so let's have you hit her here. So she's
31, 30.
31, okay, so I'm going to start the treatment right now. Yeah, so the idea is that this product, it causes the fat cells to literally open up and release their contents.
Wow.
So let's take a peek. Can you go ahead and check her again?
38.
36?
38 is what you were at when I first hit it.
So we're going to get her up to 42. Now, once we hit 42 degrees, that's when the fat starts to melt away.
No kidding.
Yeah. And so we're going to get up to 42 degrees.
When we go to commercial, you're going to do the other side for her too, right? So she doesn't have a weird, like...
We'll see if we have time. All right, let's check over, see where she's at.
41. 41.2.
So we got to get just up to the 42, and we'll be good. And then we'll go to the next part of the segment.
Awesome.
All right.
41.8.
There you go.
42.4.
All right.
We have
let's take
fat
a moment
melt.
out.
Good job, baby. You
How's
just
that
hang
feel?
out.
How's that
Does it
feel?
hurt?
No, not
Nothing,
at all.
right?
It was just very warm.
Now, we promise we're going to do the other half, but over the break, we have one more demo over here. You just chill out, no pun intended, and he'll be right back.